Hey, Russ here. Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to show you another OTB Thinker moment. And this is kind of in the scheme of how I use my workshop. I use a dog hole system on both my mini bench here and my bigger bench. And there's some advantages to that. But today I want to talk about one little thing about it, and that is T-track. I found the T-track with bench holes actually is pretty handy. I bought some of the 2 T-track style, and I took some dowels, cut it into short pieces, and I added the bolt to it and the T-nut on the bottom. And this 1/4-inch bolt fits into the T-track, and I can tighten this down so I can slide this anywhere I want along here. So now I go to my dog holes, I drop that in there. That one's already snug. I put this one here, and then I just gently finish tightening it by fingers. Doesn't take much, and it drops into place. And now I have a fence that I can take a piece of wood somewhere, take a piece of wood and put it up against there as a fence for when I'm doing something, or I can clamp it to it to help hold it while I do some layout work on it. So they're very handy. And the thing is, you can take and put it anywhere you want. By having 2 of them, I can actually take 2 of them and put them in place. And now I have a 90-degree corner to put this in and hold my piece in the corner. So now if I'm planing, I have a nice little corner to help support as I'm planing. If I want this T-track to stay down in place, I put a T-bolt, I put a regular bolt. This is just a 1/4-inch bolt. I just drop that in the center hole, drop this into 2 other holes so that now it's in place. Then I can take my star knob and put it on the bottom, like so, and tighten, snug it up. This T-track is now one with this table. It's not going to go anywhere. And I can actually use it to use hold downs on it. I can do a jig on here. If I wanted to straighten the board, I could theoretically clamp the board down, use this as my straight edge in my router, and I could joint an edge on a board. There's just lots of things you can do with this. So, having it in the corner is also can be very, very handy. But that's not the only thing that make these things really great. The other thing you can do is you can put it in here, and instead of making it 90 degrees, I can put it out here, just put a regular dog hole right here, and now I can take guide pieces and put them in here. Take my Wonder Pup, set it in here, and I can actually hold this in here pretty good. Tighten it, loosen it to turn it to do stuff, or loosen it, pull it out, put another one in if I'm doing multiple pieces identical. And this holds it at an angle without any muscle fuss. If I want, like I said, I can make this virtually any angle I want to do what I'm doing. So that's another use for this, is the fence doesn't have to be 90 degrees. They don't have to be parallel to each other. If I make them parallel and I have my piece in between, then I can take wedges and I can lock it down with wedges to hold my piece in. So this just opens up a whole new arena of different ways that you can lock something down on your workbench instantly, easily, to do what you want to do right at that moment. Very versatile. So I just wanted to show you that T-track can actually be a very useful part of your workbench, especially if you already have dog holes. This makes it nice. I don't like to put T-track in my bench because they fill up with sawdust all the time. But this allows me to do that without having that problem. But I should also tell you, what's my favorite thing? Multitasking. Not only does this act as a fence, act to help you square up for assembly, to square up material, it also can be used as a ruler. This one comes with a little ruler in here, and I just use that a lot of times for a quick reference on measuring something. And because of its high tolerance when it's machined, it's actually a good marking. You take your marking knife, you can use it as a straight edge. So it's used as a ruler, as a straight edge, as a hold down, as a fence. And one more thing you can do with them. If I take them and put them on a board, this end, take this one, put it down on this end, and you can sight down them as winding sticks because the fact that they're so accurate, they're true, flat, then they make great winding sticks too. So I have these two here. I cut one down. I had bought two of them. The other one I keep at 30 inches. So if I need something even longer. And I also have, I keep one single track around. Sometimes you just need the quick fence, and with these in here, it becomes a quick fence without all the other stuff. And that works okay for that. So, T-tracks. You should keep some of it in your shop. They do actually have a very useful use, multitasking. So, if you have any questions about this, any suggestions, any new ideas about how to take this to another level, I would really like to hear them. So, thanks for being here. Want you to come back. There's going to be lots more. But thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to like and share.